If there's one thing we can be sure of about life on Earth, it's that it is incredibly various. Not only do the animals, plants, fungi, and bacteria that inhabit this planet come in all manner of shapes and sizes, but oftentimes there are creatures that ride the line between two species, creating a pretty thorough rainbow of variation. There are some, however, that look past the norms of life and exceed beyond expectations, towering over the others in a grand fashion. Animals of monstrous size are certainly big now, but we're nothing compared to those in Earth's past. That's why today we'll be examining the largest animals in the world as well as their even larger ancestors. This is List. Number 9. The largest insect. Coming in at a solid 6 to 11 centimeters in length and a weight of 100 grams, the Goliath beetle is a beefy bug indeed. It's found in the tropical forests of Africa and lives on tree sap. Its even larger relative is the griffin fly, which is more related to the dragonfly of today. It lived during the early Permian period, where many creatures grew to unexpected massive sizes about 270 million years ago. And with a wingspan of 43 centimeters, you'd probably be glad these things died out. Number 8. The largest bird. It's no surprise, really, that the ostrich is present day's largest bird with a maximum height of 2.6 meters. Not only are these birds angsty and can sometimes be violent towards humans, but they can run up to 70 kilometers an hour. As a side note, ostriches don't actually bury their heads in the sand, but they will often lay low to escape predators, as their feathers blend in with the African savanna's dusty ground. The largest bird ever was actually not too much bigger. The elephant bird probably came from Madagascar and was around 3 meters tall. After its discovery, it quickly went extinct in the 17th and 18th centuries due to excessive poaching. Number 7. The largest amphibian. The Chinese giant salamander once reached a length of 180 centimeters, but now has become marginally smaller due to its current situation. Found in the lakes and streams of China and Taiwan, this salamander has become critically endangered due to its habitat loss, pollution, and overconsumption by the Chinese. The largest amphibian ever, however, was found on the complete opposite side of the world in what is now Brazil. Prianosuchus was a crocodile-looking amphibian that lived in the Permian period alongside the griffin fly and could reach a max length of 9 meters. Number 6. The largest mollusk. You wouldn't expect a squid to be a mollusk considering it has no shell, but it does have an organ called a pen made of the same stuff as shells and serves as a backbone, though it is still an invertebrate. You also wouldn't expect that the giant squid actually isn't the largest of these tentacled monsters. Larger still is the colossal squid, which for being an elusive sea dweller is actually one of the most well-documented of the deep-sea species. Holding both the living and ever title for the largest mollusk, the colossal squid clocks in at 12 to 14 meters, with the biggest eyes in the animal kingdom at 27 centimeters, about the size of a beach ball. It exhibits abyssal gigantism as well, which is a phenomenon occurring in animals becoming larger than normal in deeper reaches of the ocean. Number 5. The largest land mammal. The African bush elephant is clearly the number 1 when it comes to the land. Found in Central Africa, it usually is about 3.3 meters tall to the shoulder. The largest land mammal ever, however, is over twice that size. Paraceratherium was related to the modern-day rhinoceros and lived during the Oligocene epoch about 23 to 34 million years ago in parts of Eastern Europe and Central Asia. Paraceratherium was extremely heavy and was about 6.6 meters to the shoulder and 8 meters long. Number 4. The largest fish. A strange combination between the whale and the shark, the whale shark has the cartilaginous bones of a shark and the slow-moving nature and brush-like teeth of a whale. The largest ever found was an enormous 12.65 meters long and rivaled many of the dinosaurs in weight. The whale shark is found in mostly warm waters of the equator and can have up to 350 rows of teeth used to filter feed. The largest fish ever was the shark-like megalodon, a vicious creature that reached a maximum length of 18 meters and was found all over the world in the Miocene period, around 15.9 million years ago, from Jamaica to the Mariana Trench. Number 3. The largest reptile. A living dinosaur, the saltwater crocodile is found in the South Pacific, which includes southern China and the northern coast of Australia. It can get up to 6.7 meters in length and has remained relatively unchanged in the 98 million years of its existence. However, the crocodile pales in comparison to some of the largest animals ever, the dinosaurs. Found in Argentina in 2005, the largest of these was a sauropod called Dreadnoughtus schreini. It may have been around 26 meters long and is actually the most complete of all the sauropod skeletons found. Number 2. The largest invertebrate. In terms of size, but not necessarily length, the lion's mane jellyfish of the Arctic Ocean is incredibly large, but its size varies. The biggest ever found was abnormal even for its species at 37 meters long, with a bell of 2.3 meters in diameter. It feeds on small fish and other jellyfish by stinging them with its forest of tentacles and has the crown for representing invertebrates across all time. Number 1. The largest animal ever. Believe it or not, the biggest of all creatures on Earth is not secret or obscure or lived millions of years ago. The blue whale is alive today, and with an average length of 30 meters and a mass of 150 metric tons, it claims the champion belt because of its size and mass, which was more than any dinosaur. Its organs are enormous as well. It has a 2.7-ton tongue, a 1-ton heart with a length of 1.8 meters, and yes, a 2.4-meter long penis. Well, it's time for the list honorable mention. Because I was looking for size and not necessarily length for this list, I shied away from the bootlace worm. Still, it's the longest marine worm and perhaps the longest animal ever, the longest ever found being 55 meters. In addition, its mucus is toxic to humans and can be found swimming nonchalantly in the waters of the North Sea. Thanks for watching this episode of List. If you have any things you want me to count down or have an original song you'd like me to put in the background of a future video, leave it in the comments or email me at stuffyou'veprobably.wondered@gmail.com. Also in the comments, tell me, what was the most surprising thing you learned about these animals? Do you think there's a maximum size something can get and still have a successful life as an organism? Either way, I'll see you next time on List.